Gabe Silva, Anderson Silva's son, and Anderson Silva. They said they used to hook him up when you were running a fight shop or you were working at a fight shop.
So shout out to Scotty Nelson. He now is one of the people that run CPI Stem Cells. Okay. They're a new sponsor in the UFC, so congratulations on that as well. But Scotty used to run a fight shop called OTM. And we used to have Rampage posters, like everybody, you know?
Yeah.
That was like in the prime. We sold Pride DVDs. Like we sold all types of stuff, MMA related. And I was the manager at the Vegas location. And because I was in the fight world, that shop just ended up being like one of the best ones. And then Scotty moved me here to LA. And that's when I started working at OTM. And that's when I met Gabriel Anderson, Khalil, because I used to just sell them boxing shoes and stuff like that. Yeah, really cool.
That's a good store. Like, we need more stores like that, right? You see, like, boxing have like those shops, but MMA, that's the only one, huh?
Yeah, there's no real MMA stores anymore, and I don't even think OTM exists.
It's still one on Beach.
Is it still on Beach in Huntington?
It's still one on Beach. I was there a couple of months ago. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. So, but there used to be multiple locations, so they probably just have one now. But yeah, man, we need more stuff like that. Yeah. You know, maybe I'll be the one to open it. Who knows?
Yeah, you should.
You know, maybe open that up. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe that's my contribution back.
Yeah.
You know, make MMA gear or collab with other brands to sell their stuff and make it a cool, you know.
If you do that, I help you promote it for free. I invented some MMA training gear years ago, but I'm not gonna say his name. But a manager that was representing me at the time, kind of asked him to help me like put it out there and he stole my idea. We ended up in a lawsuit and he got fired and everything. And he still got my idea. He started.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I like to invent like stuff for MMA. I invented some MMA headgear because you know boxing headgear don't work for us.
Yeah, it's hard to see and yeah.
I like to invent things. I was working on elbow pads so we could train with elbow pads. You know, you put the elbow pads on and you hold your hand and it makes it hard.
Yeah. It'll either cut off the circulation or it'll slip and you end up actually hitting somebody with an elbow. Yeah.
So I was working at the time. I was working on inventing something. With that, I asked you about it. You remember because he got the paint. He had the paintball years ago. He had the paintball equipment,
all the paintball gear.
Yeah.
And he would ask me. Yeah. This guy's no joke. Like I'm not making fun of him or anything. He's been trying to design things for years since I first met him. Yeah, we made a 4-way stretch workout tee. It was one of our first tees we launched under Rampage's collection. It had chains on it. He helped me design it. It was. I mean, he's always been very intuitive when it comes to design with product that he could have, like performance-based.
Yeah.
You know, he's always helping us with JAXXON stuff. He's helping with the Santo Studio designs with the performance gear, like the short stuff you saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Good shit. One thing I would love, because Rampage said, like, we need more stories about that. We see the relationship you have with the Silva brothers and Anderson and their family. We even see kind of the energy you have with other people. Very friendly, very respectful. Like, during a moment like that where you find out, like, oh, my God, someone gave me product. The product's going to, you know, potentially jeopardize my career and you're emotionally like in a spot you haven't been in a while or maybe have never been. Who reaches out to you? Who helps you during those moments? How do you get out of those moments?
I mean, I definitely had a lot of support. I actually think you were one of the first people to reach out to me, which I respect, like for sure. Yeah. Like when all that stuff happened, I think within a day or two, I think you hit me up like, hope everything's good. Yeah, after I announced it. So like props. I appreciate that. Yeah, for the most part, man, I've just had like my close friends and my family. I couldn't even get on social media for the longest. You know, I just came back, I think a couple weeks ago, just because I was still trying to like process everything, you know? Even like as soon as I had to make the announcement. So as soon as I made the announcement, it's like, there it is. Now here goes the world, like, thinking that I'm cheating or using steroids, you know, and shit like that. It's like, man, I never wanted that on my career. You know, I never wanted that blemish on my career, like, because that's not me. Like everything that I got, I fought for. Everything that I got, like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that I'm even an MMA fighter is like literally a miracle from God. So like, why would I jeopardize that by cheating? So to be like kind of criticized for that, it pissed me off.
Are the fans criticizing you?
In the beginning, you know, but then when I came back, I had a lot of support. Like there were a lot of people that were just like, man, like you'll bounce back from this. And, you know, family just kind of encouraging me to stay positive, to keep training hard, to just look at it as just like a moment in my career and I'll overcome this, you know? So like getting stuff like that, it definitely helped. And I think that that's what allows me to be able to like just stay motivated because I'm still on the same path, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you one of the negative things about being a public figure is anything that's said about you, people automatically want to believe it.
Yeah.
Anything. Yeah. Anything that's negative said about you.
Yeah.
Because Paulo Costa mentioned about this stuff that's going on with Alex Paredes.
Oh yeah.
And the lady was just doing clout for OnlyFans, and people jumped on it, and it's a lot of different things, a lot of different stories.
That exactly what you're saying. It's tough, man. It's like we're in this age of over information, and everybody has access, and we can read everybody's opinions, you know. And it's such a hard time right now to really like know what's truth and what's not.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everybody always feels the need to pick a side.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to, you know what I mean? Like you also like don't have to get involved in certain shit. Like if people, you know, when like in this situation, like I can't have an opinion. I can't say what's wrong. It's actually none of my business, but the internet makes it my business. Right. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
so like,
yeah,
I just try to, you know, I guess detach from stuff. But yeah, as a public figure, man, it's tough.